What's up? What's up? What's up? We're back for the third round. Okay. All right. I'm glad you're back in here. I hope I didn't bore you with the last one talking about all that music and stuff. I'm just trying to lighten the mood. You know, mama can get silly sometimes. But yeah, I talk about experiences and things like that because I know some of you think, we all have different experiences in our life and things we've overcome, been through, know about. And it's so weird because I'm gonna just say it, like, I'm almost 60. In May I'll be 60. I've had a pretty rich life. Sure, it's been a weird balance of a lot of ups, good ups, and then downs. And then it's just hard to describe it. If you know what I'm talking about, because your life has been somewhat that way too. Like, once you get older, then you start realizing that, I've been through some stuff. But in the same token, I've seen some great things. I was there to experience this and this and that, and you can appreciate that. Like we say with being chosen ones, you got to go through it to get to it. I wouldn't change anything that happened to me in my past. I don't regret nothing I've been through, the good, the bad, and the ugly, honey, because I wouldn't have got to this point right here. This here, where I am strong, and my brain power, it supersedes any other thing that I ever wanted and desired in my life, is to have this up here, because it could take me wherever now. Now I know I could achieve whatever, and even this vessel, this body, whatever, ain't nothing to it but to do it. If I say it's gonna be all right, and declare it in the divine decree in the name of the Most High, this body is all right. It got some years left on it, okay, and it's upgrading right now as we speak. So, like, yeah, I'm just saying, like, there's nothing wrong with talking about some experiences, even though when you get to a point where you could talk about bad things that happened to you openly and freely, you've overcome them for real. Like, look, there's some real bad stuff I ain't gonna put all my business out here on the net, but yeah, I was in counseling for a long time, overcoming some serious childhood trauma, not related to that stuff I told you. That was not nothing, okay? That was just common in the neighborhood. But yeah, there was a lot of stuff that happened. But hey, like I said, I wouldn't be who I am today had I not overcome that stuff. And like I said, we being chosen ones, I've said it in many numerous videos. There are people sitting in prisons right now that we sit up here judging harshly. And they on death row and everything. They've been through the fire. They've been right down in the muckery of hell and survived that and picked up some bad habits along the way and committed some crimes and all that. But they having a shot at redemption too. Remember, Christ said what he said to them Pharisees. He said, look, you turn this way, this one away and that one. When he went to go sit down, remember, he said, I'm going to go sit down and have dinner, because Matthew invited him to his house, a tax collector. And all his disciples that just started following him, Master, what are you doing? You can't defile yourself and go sit down there in their house and eat with them. You know who they are. Those people they the idolaters. They the ones that are into all kinds of, that Sodom and Gomorrah type stuff. You can't be sitting down, you'll defile yourself. He said, I'm going in there. I said, he said, they may need me more than you, and they might get into the kingdom of heaven even before you do. A lot of people don't understand what Yahushua meant when he said that. What he meant was, if you align yourself with the Most High and do the spirit work, you can get up there. You gonna get in the kingdom of heaven. The kingdom of heaven is inside you and all around you. It doesn't matter where you came from. It's where you're going, baby, okay? All right, so let's get going on this. All right, so I have to bring up something that my girl, Rumple Teaser, told me. She reminded me, look up Sam Adams on the Sean Ryan show, because I was talking about that there, some of the wicked stuff that's going on, that's all in the news. I don't want to keep going over that stuff, but in relation to what I was saying, when I was saying that man that said that the fifth wave, that he predicted with the fifth wave, is going to have a lot to do with extreme terrorists and stuff like that, allegedly. For educational purposes only. This was in reference to a man's book that he wrote. I got the information right there on Google regarding that man. I said Rappaport, Mr. David Rappaport. So there, yeah, allegedly, educational purposes only. Okay, so yeah. She said, look him up. And I forgot about the Sean Ryan show. That show gets pretty deep. I like him. I'm not too big on that Joe Rogan, but I do like the Sean Ryan stuff. But even then, I'm getting away from watching all that kind of stuff, right now, because it's going to get severe. We're going to hear all kinds of stuff. So, yeah, but you being aware and being conscious. I would rather check on the Sean Ryan stuff than I would ever. I won't watch Joe Rogan stuff. It ain't for me. So anyway, and one clue, this other guy, he made a video talking about those COs, officers that had to do with the young man, the man that was unalived in the prison infirmary recently, that everyone's in upheaval about in New York and Utica and everything. Those officers, he mentioned in this video that he noticed, he said, and he's heard this before, they wear on the thing here, the lapel, the flag, only it's inverted. That the demonic inversion, like we talk about with the Black Mirror, the phones and all that stuff. They said that one that they rock is black and it's inverted. It's not the same as our regular flag. So he said that's how you recognize those people are that way, that they are who they are. And they know and they rock it proudly who they are. So they represent what they represent. They're K. That's who it is. Yeah. So allegedly for educational purposes only, this is what he made notice of and seeing that. I mean, why would any officers wear a flag on their uniform that's of different color and flipped inverted? Hey, it sound right to me. So anyway, that's something. But yeah, I mean, just so you know, for your own protection. And that thing that New Orleans guy did, the same thing happened a week before at Target, where women and children was shopping in there, and he ran right through. See, listen, you can't tell me this is just spontaneous all of a sudden. Come on. 5D, fifth wave, is going down, transitioning from 3D collapse to 5D. This is what it's all about. And they don't want your head cleared up and doing intentions and all. They don't want you to get them. They want you to stay trapped in there. No more red chakra, emotional stuck. We're not stagnate no more. We freeing ourselves. And that's what we're doing here tonight and tomorrow. And the next day, we're going to take advantage of all of it. So y'all do it. Y'all do it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Okay, so finishing up. You say I'm aligned with the moon's energy and ready for growth. You use that in your intentions. It gives you motivation and clarity, momentum. Okay, this is the time to make ideal plans, initiate projects, time where your dreams and goals take form and come true. You lay foundations for success, laying intentions rooted in authenticity and purpose. Looking ahead, January 13th. Remember I said note that date. He said that's when things come to fruition. The seeds you planted. And your ability is going to be harnessed with what you're doing right now. This phase we're in, avoid the distractions. That's why I'm over here trying to giggle a silly little cheer y'all up. Because you got to just get your mind off of that. Focus on setting realistic, positive, firm goals and nurturing things. Your inner visions and all that stuff. The universe is very supportive of everything going on with you. But you must lay your intentions in alignment. Okay? With what your purpose is to be. Stop and listen and let God tell you. Listen to that still small voice. You should know by now and have a sense of what you're going to do and what you desire to do to help humanity and align yourself with what your goals are going to be. Not just the things that are going to help you get better. And in order for, we know you got to get yourself right so you can serve God's will and purpose. But that's the main goal. If you serve him, he's going to give you everything else you want. So make sure you know what you're going to do for him. Or tell him, just say, listen, do your will with me, Father. I'm here for you. You listen, and all humility I come before you. I want to serve you. You put me where you need me to be. But please, not please, but in the process, I can see you're going to do this for me and do that for me, and it's all going to happen. There you go. Okay, so, but do not rush. You can bring on overwhelming feelings if you don't relax. Prioritize the deliberate, thoughtful balance of what you're doing so it resonates deeply when you set your intentions. And tomorrow, even more. And be encouraged by the growth coming. It can bring on this overwhelming sense of trauma and emotional baggage that can hinder you, but you release it all. Keep releasing it all. Okay? And do not overcommit, affecting other aspects of your life. Express yourself clearly and firmly. Self-care. Get some self-care, rest, stay grounded, breathe, and you'll navigate fine and you'll do well. Develop a routine and be prepared to keep on proceeding forward with these and repeating them again, and you can just alter them a little bit, tweak them to changes in your life, whatever. But remember to remove the clutter of relationships and everything, okay? You got this tonight. I believe in you, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Get them intentions. All glory. Love you.